I really admire about the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition is how diverse it is and how much they celebrate that diversity. And I think that especially in the U.S. we have trouble bridging racial barriers and really coming together and being unified and supporting each other.
I've seen the MMWC expand so much since I've started working here, where we have so many more people coming through our doors, which is what we want to see. And even at the open house, seeing more than 500 people come in, it was really a great thing to see.
MMWC is an organization that is absolutely essential and necessary to the city of Milwaukee and to the region. They bring diversity to the table, they bring strategic thinking, and they bring inclusive ideology, how we as a region and we as a community can work together, live together, and play together.
We started working with the coalition because we knew it was important to continue conversations that had already started with Muslims in the Milwaukee area, even prior to that time. And one of the things that's been most valuable to us in terms of our relationship with the Women's Coalition is that we've been able to build and establish very deep bonds of friendship. We've been able to engage in dialogue together. And out of those early years of dialogue and through the process of several years of being together, we've been able to educate people in our Catholic community, help them to understand better who Muslims are, help to get rid of some of the misperceptions that perhaps people have about Islam and about its practitioners. And again, as I said, probably most valuable is creating relationships between ourselves and people within the Islamic tradition.
I've been involved with MMWC for about 17 years. Things that we've done are really exciting for both genders in the community, Muslims and non-Muslims. We've had education programs for new immigrants with high school education. We've had 2 training sessions for medical assistant programs, and all of our people that have gone through our medical assistant program are with good paying jobs. That's really awesome. We've also worked with young girls and women to educate them about their rights and their responsibility to the community, and how to be advocates for themselves.
Well, I really have enjoyed this fall and the reading club, and I worked with Yanan for a few years actually. Once in the Combating Islamophobia, which was a university community collaboration project, and I find it really important to work with a community, a women's organization in Milwaukee, to not only build the collaboration and the contact with her, but also to kind of inform the public about faith, about Muslim women being active in their community to make a change.
There is no other institution in Milwaukee that brings information and communication about Islam and what it has to offer to a society like Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition is running a program with Somali Bantu refugee girls, and we meet a couple of times a month. And the purpose of the program is to help girls to define their own futures and to be in the driver's seat for their lives. So there's a high instance of really young marriage and young pregnancy happening within the community, and we want to give them exposure to other options for their future. Education, we push it pretty strongly, and today we're going to do a segment with a panel of students, college students, so that they can talk and ask questions to.
Well, the reason we got involved in this in the first place was because of all the challenges that there are with the different cultures of the world, and there's just really no good, true story that we can latch on to that would truthfully define the relationships. And the more we learned about other people and what drives them, the more we realize that we're all the same.
I got involved with the Islamic Resource Center and came here because of my research collaboration with Anna and Caroline. And through the process, I also teach classes on world regional geography, and this has helped me expand my knowledge of Islam in ways that I hadn't really expected, despite the fact that I'm already teaching quite a bit about it. And also, I'm very interested in social justice initiatives of different kinds by faith and secular groups in cities. And what the Islamic Resource Center is doing is at the cutting edge of that kind of social justice work.
Well, the reason I joined the book club here at the center is because I just wanted to learn more about my Muslim neighbors, and especially women. We, as women, we have so much in common, and if we come together as a force, we can make a difference in raising our children and just making a better community. So I'm getting so much and learning so much from being a part of this book group, and I urge everyone to get to know who your neighbors are, especially our Muslim brothers and sisters, as they are part of us and we are a part of them.